What is it to gain the world but lose your soul? This is not a sermon, nor am I trying to baptize you to my mindset or my belief. But what is it to gain the world and lose your soul? Kati, what do you mean by that? And what I mean by that is all the effort we put into the possessions that we have, the status, jobs, or whatnot. Like, we put a lot of into it. We feed our flesh, our desires, our thoughts, and we neglect our soul. We're malnourished spiritually. And yes, it is nice to have racks upon racks upon racks. It is very nice to look nice and to smell good. I myself, I love fragrances for the body. I love colognes and perfumes. I am a collector. But what is it to gain the world and lose your soul? You know, and as I think about this, I told you all yesterday, I said I wanted you all to check out Alexander the Great, Last 3 Wishes. And I really hope that you all read that or listened to it on YouTube or whatever. I don't know. Now, Alexander the Great was a quote-unquote conqueror. I have read and heard that Alexander the Great is also referenced to as Kidra. You may not know who Kidra is, but I've heard that. I cannot confirm it or whatever, but Alexander the Great, quote unquote, from his vantage point and the vantage point of the European world, he conquered the known world. And at one point in his life, which we all will experience, he became sick, very sick, and death became his dance partner. And as he began to slow dance with death, he thought about his existence and all of the things he did, and he realized, wow, all that I've done, I am going to leave here empty, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I have put all my effort into becoming and gaining, and I put all of my effort into my status. And now it was time for him to expire. And his heart became heavy. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have the finest things in this physical world. I'm not against that. However, it's not worth the enrichment of your soul, because there's more to life after we leave this avatar. This is an avatar. When we exit this avatar and our energy ascends or descends based on our frequency, There's another chapter. And I, in my mind, think that based on the frequency that you're at when you leave this avatar will be the next chapter that you will begin. So if you are at a very low frequency spiritually and mentally, and you happen to exit your avatar, I believe that you will start a chapter. Your next chapter will be at the frequency that you exited upon. To make it make sense, they say when you die, there's heaven and hell. Okay, and we can see that heaven is a higher consciousness or a higher realm of bliss, and hell is a tormenting punishment for the neglect of your soul and the connection with your creator. And so in my 45 years of in this avatar for the millionth time, I've come to realize that you have to be careful with your energy and the people you're around. And I believe that some people are put in your life, in your circle, and sometimes situations and circumstances happen to either raise or lower your frequency. And I believe that some people in situations are agents of the construct, and their job is to lower your frequency so that you won't ascend to a high level of consciousness when you exit this avatar. And so me personally, I'm not a person that goes word for word with people. I tend to walk away from circumstances and situations sometimes based on the gamble of my energy. So if my energy will be affected greatly by a situation, it's not that I am afraid or a punk or timid. It's just that I know that my energy is worth more than arguing with you or fussing with you or fighting with you or whatever, because I am protecting the interests of my soul. Now, I'm not being hypocritical or trying to preach or act like I'm self-righteous. I am none of the above. I do not affirm that I am any of that. I have my faults. I have my lows. I can be a bad guy or whatever, so I am not exempt. Okay, so I am not pointing fingers at anybody but myself. However, I want us all to be conscious and aware of our spiritual energy, our frequency. Yeah, sometimes we get down. But if we surround ourselves with people who have great energy, we can recalibrate ourselves and get back on track, because we don't want to get caught up in a state of depression and anxiety and stress and this woe is me, and then we leave this avatar and then we find ourselves in a dimension that's very low. You hear me? This is why we should uplift one another, no matter the situation. Even if I piss you off and you let me know that I pissed you off, we should end the chapter with something positive so we can not be on a level of negativity. wa asa imna il sanalificuso wa eladina aminu soli hato wakabil haka. By the time surely man is at loss, except those who believe and do good deeds and exalt one another to righteousness. So if I'm low and down, lift me up. And if you low and down, I should lift you up. We shouldn't both be too woe is me, because that's not good. And if you're in the wrong, I should let you know and not take your side because I know you. I should let you know because I want your energy and frequency to be at a level that if you happen to transpire or leave this avatar, I want you to be at a higher level of consciousness. I want you to be in a dimension with me. I want to be with the people I love for eternity. And that's why it is important for all of us to try to be on the same plane of consciousness. You see this right here? It says Sakina. Sakina means tranquility. And every time I look at my hand, I'm reminded. Yeah. So if you're down and depressed and feeling some type of way, close your eyes and meditate. I do. I have my moments, just like everybody else. But I know what medicine to take. And I am a firm believer. Let me correct myself. I'm not a believer. Because the word belief, it's kind of shaky, you know. And by that I mean, I believe the Saints will make it to the Super Bowl next year. That's my belief. But belief can change based on circumstances and situations. However, I know that if I turn myself being upright, and I know if I connect to my creator, the universe, the galaxy, and I know that if the universe and my creator is on my side, nothing is in this dimensional realm could be used against me. I know you heard this before. To say if the Lord is for you, who can be against you? But yeah, that is a true statement in itself. On a broader scale, I'm talking about. But if you are in line with creation and the universe, everything will line up. Even if somebody plans something bad against you or for you, it would not happen because you are in line with creation. Hey? But you have to know this. You can't believe it, because if you believe it, you're going to be shocked. Yeah? They plan. And I plan. And you plan. But the Creator is the best of planners. So if you have any issues financially, spiritually, physically, or whatever, know that the plan of the Creator is greater than your circumstances or the plan that somebody else has out for you. But now let me tell you, now if you're not in line with the Creator and creation, and your frequency is not right, whatever bad plans that this realm has or this construct has, it will affect you big time. And my biggest issue was, and I'll be truthful, I suffered with some serious anxiety and depression. Depression so bad that I used to think about checking out a lot, and I don't mean at the hotel downtown, because I let life eat me. I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't provide this, my job sucks, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And that's start to consume you, and it brings your energy to a level, your frequency to a low level. And what happened is you begin to attract everything that's on that frequency. You feel me? When it rains, it pours. So if you on a negative 500 frequency, for example, it would attract everything. Everything that's a negative 500 will be attracted to you. Kids not listening, job, this, blah, this, that. You become a magnet of that frequency. So I'm talking to all of us, especially myself. Let's raise our frequency, and let's not be the individual who's trapped in the matrix or the construct. It's gonna work out. You gotta know this though. You can't believe it. It's gonna work out. It's going to work out because your end goal is to be exalted and to a higher consciousness in a higher realm when you leave this avatar. Your focus and my focus should not be to be the most successful person in this matrix. This is the lowest of all dimensions. Yeah, it could be fun, you know. The physical stuff is very appealing. It is. It is. Oh my God, it is. It is. But that's not my end goal, because I know I have to leave this avatar, and I want to be at a higher level when I leave this. I don't want to come back and experience this, and I don't want you all to come back to experience this. There's more. There's more. I promise you, there's more. So don't let this world pull you. Don't let situations pull you. If you have somebody in your life that's conscious, awoke, spiritually blessed, or just a good vibe, or good energy, or whatever, hold close. Baby, hold on to me. Hold close to that person. Even if they may be weird to you, you just don't understand them now. Hold close. Because we're trying to get to higher levels. Peace out.